Hi everyone, it's April from Cloth Diapers for Beginners. I had a rare day with no kid in the house, so I thought that I would take a minute and do a quick video on something. I just pulled out the box of very old diapers that I had downstairs, so I have all kinds of inspiration on videos I can do for you. And today I'm going to do a little video on cloth diaper liners. So let's have a look. Okay, so the very first thing I think we should talk about when we're talking about cloth diaper liners is to make sure that you know I'm not talking about cloth diaper inserts. So cloth diaper inserts are the things like this, and I'm just pulling out some random examples of the thick fabrics that you're going to put inside the diaper to soak up the urine and whatnot. You know, the kind of the meat of the diaper that is controlling all of your absorbency. These are cloth diaper inserts. What I'm talking about here today are cloth diaper liners. There are two kinds of cloth diaper liners. There's reusable liners and disposable liners. So let's get into the different kinds. So let's start with reusable. In here, I have a reusable cloth diaper liner. So step one is you get your diaper ready with all of the inserts and everything. Everything's in your pocket, or if it's an all-in-one, it looks just like this, etc., pre-fold, whatever your diaper is made of. You have it ready to go, put on baby. The last thing you're going to do before you put it on baby is to lay your cloth diaper insert, sorry, I just did it, your cloth diaper liner in the diaper. And then this is the part that's going to come between baby's bum and the diaper. So that's what's touching their skin. So then you put it on baby. Baby has a poop. You take it off baby. And this is a reusable one. So you would pick it up, poops on here instead of in your diaper, which is the selling point. And then you're going to plop, rinse this, throw it in your washing machine. The nice thing, well, I'll get into different fabrics later, but the nice thing about, this is a micro fleece liner. The nice thing about the micro fleece is you kind of understand when you use it that once it's wet and you get the poop on here, it kind of just peels the poop off. So it's much easier to clean this up than to clean this up, especially since if you're using water in your cleanup, this is going to become completely soaked with water when you're spraying or swooshing or doing whatever you're doing. Whereas, you know, if this becomes completely soaked, it's just one layer. It's not going to completely sog down your diaper pail. Okay, so that's reusable. As far as disposable, same thing. You're going to pluck one of these off. You're going to have your diaper ready to go completely, all of your absorbency. It's all ready to go. Last thing before you put it on baby is you lay one of these in between baby and the diaper. Baby has a poop, and then you get to just take this off and throw it in the trash can. A lot of these disposable diapers are labeled flushable. They are not flushable. Don't do it. They will destroy a septic tank if you have one. If you're on a sewer system, the city will hate you because they spend millions of dollars every year cleaning up these things and wipes and that kind of stuff. So don't flush it. Throw it in the trash. That's the way to go. All right. So you have the two different kinds. Disposable liners are most often made of viscose. This can also be called rayon. Rayon and viscose are exactly the same thing. Bamboo rayon, bamboo viscose are all the same. It just refers to the way that it's made. So all the pulp from the bamboo or the paper gets mushed up and magically made into this stuff. It's very, very soft. You can also get disposable liners made out of, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, Inego, I-N-E-G-O. Same thing. It's the same process as used to make rayon, really. It's just made from corn. They're very soft. Some of them are softer than others. Some of them, the bumpkins and stuff, are a little bit rougher, but not anything to worry about on your baby's bottom. They're going to be nice and soft on there. Reusable, the ones I have here, this is a Bummies fleece liner. Unfortunately, Bummies is no longer around. in its old form anyhow. So these aren't available anymore. A few cloth diaper makers do have liners, reusable liners for purchase. Apple Cheeks is one, and there's a few others. They're pretty rare and they're pretty expensive compared to what you can do when you're making your own. This is Micro Fleece. You can buy a Micro Fleece blanket at Walmart or even at your dollar store for a couple bucks. You just chop it up. The nice thing about Micro Fleece is it doesn't fray, so once you cut it, you can wash it. You don't have to sew it. There's going to be no fraying, no problem at all. So you can just kind of cut it to fit your diapers, and you have a bunch of fleece liners from a cheap cloth or a cheap fleece blanket. What could be easier? So I don't think that, you know, a lot of cloth diaper companies bother, because with shipping and everything, they're just too expensive. People don't buy them. I bought these because, yeah, I wanted to buy everything when I first started, but you don't need to. Just chop up some. I'm going to leave a link to a bunch of articles in the bottom, and one of them will be how to make your own liners. Yeah, with cool video instructions that are not my own, but somebody else's, and they're awesome. So let's kind of go through the difference, the kind of pluses and minuses for the reusable and disposable. I guess the first reason that you would want to use a cloth diaper liner is that they make cleanup easier, because who doesn't want cleanup to be easier when you're talking about poop? So, is it easy with the disposable? Absolutely. You just pick it up and toss it. The only thing with these is, because they're so thin, if you have a particularly runny poop, which, you know, a lot of times stuff happens and it's a little bit on the soft side, they are so thin that you will get a little bit of seepage through, but I mean, the bulk of the solid will be in here and you can just toss it. Clean up with the reusable, also super easy. You're going to have to, you know, wash this and get the poop off of it, but like I was saying earlier, it really just kind of peels off of it, and it's pretty fantastic. And it's much easier to, you know, wash this than try and scrape this and whatnot. So the other reason that you would probably, or another reason you would probably want to use a cloth diaper liner is to protect your diaper from diaper creams and that sort of thing. Reusable liners, absolutely fantastic protection. You can use your zinc creams on here and not worry. Just make sure you're kind of staying in the line. You don't want to get any around here. Wash it with the rest of your cloth diaper laundry. It's really only the repeated staining that's going to cause you problems with zinc. I still wouldn't use petroleum on these, because petroleum is going to give you a lot of buildup, kind of leaking issues pretty quickly. And if this is in your diaper, if it's not letting the water through, your diaper's still going to leak, regardless if it's just the liner or if it's the actual diaper. It's going to offer you some protection, but again, because they're so thin, you're going to get some seepage through. Definitely don't use Vaseline with these. Zinc, yes and no. Kind of use if you're only using a small amount of zinc, then you're probably fine. If you're globbing it on there because you've got a severe rash, then I would want to use something a little bit thicker, obviously. What else? The stay dry feeling. That is another big bonus to reusable liners. Now, I've been kind of talking about making reusable liners out of micro fleece. The fabric that you use is important for this, because a lot of people I know will use like a receiving blanket to make reusable liners out of. That's fantastic. You can make a reusable liner out of anything. It's totally fine. But because receiving blankets are cotton, the baby it's still going to hold the wetness. You're still going to feel the wetness on baby's bum, so they're not so good for that stay dry feeling. Micro fleece, on the other hand, is a wicking material. So it's going to pull the water down into the diaper, and this is going to still feel dry on baby's skin, which is not only nice for sleeping and, you know, keeping baby comfortable, but it's also going to cut down on your moisture rashes. So if your baby, you know, gets that kind of pinky look, if you didn't get to the wet diaper too quickly, then this is going to really cut that down, because it has that nice, you know, dry feeling. It's going to keep baby's bum a bit drier. Not so much in the disposable liners, because they're so thin. Again, that wetness, because the pressure is here, you're still gonna feel that wetness through. Rayon isn't wicking material, but it's just too thin. I think that's, you know, that's the pluses and minuses of both of them. I think they are both pretty great additions to your cloth diaper cleanup. Disposable ones are going to cost you a few cents each. Reusable ones, you know, you're going to get a whack of them for a couple dollars on one microfleece blanket. Make sure it's microfleece and not polar fleece. Polar fleece is water resistant, so it makes nice DIY diaper covers because it will kind of keep the water inside for a bit, but it won't let the water through to the diaper if you're using it as a liner. So that's why you want to use microfleece as a liner, because it's wicking versus water resistant. I think that's about it. Again, I'm going to leave some links below somewhere below to some articles on the differences between the two liners and how to make your own liners, etc. I think that's it. If you have any questions about cloth diaper liners or inserts or anything else cloth diaper, leave me a comment below. And this is my very first attempt at doing anything on YouTube, so if it was actually worthwhile and you got some good information about it, can you like or subscribe or do whatever YouTube universe does? That would be amazing. Let me know I'm not just kicking the can and doing something silly, that I'm doing something worthwhile, because my goal is to help you. So if I've helped you, that would be awesome. Thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye.